Oh, you're here. Hey everybody, today I want to talk about the wedge game. And the reason I want to bring this up because it is such an important part of the game that so many people miss. And this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. If a high handicapper comes out to any of our schools and we ask them how far do you hit your half wedge, your three-quarter wedge, your full distance wedge, etc., they have this dumb look on their face like, why are you asking me that? They have no idea what the answer is. If we ask some single-digit handicapper, higher single-digit 8-9 handicap, how far do you hit your distance wedges or your half wedge or three-quarters? The very first word out of their mouth is about. Yet if you ask the very, very, very good amateurs or the good professional players, how far do you hit your half wedge, they will give you an exact number. So what I want to do today is I want to at least give you some of the fundamentals that will make it very easy for you to develop a distance chart for how far you hit each of your wedges. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a half a swing, a three-quarter swing, and a full distance wedge swing. And if you can go out there with your lob wedge, your sand wedge, your gap wedge, pitching wedge, whatever your wedge set is, and you can go find these distances, it will make your game so much better because you'll be able to be a little more conservative on par fives, but know that you have the wedge game to still make birdie. And if you do miss a shot, a drive for say on a long par four, you can hit it to your best wedge distance and you have a better chance of getting up down than just wailing away and trying to get up near the green and then you're buried in rough and you have a hell of a time. So what I want you to do is set up a little station like we have here. This is about a 70-yard shot. You can see I got my alignment stick, and that is the yellow, and I have my orange stick for my ball position. So grab a couple balls. So if you want to swing around over here, let me just show you what I'm talking about with ball position. Is we would have the back of the ball equal to the orange stick, and that would be under the left side of my face, my left ear, or the easiest way if you're looking down is to have it about one club head width inside of your lead foot, okay? That's pretty simple, pretty novel. All right, then you're going to take a stance that's about shoulder width apart or just inside of that, so that the outsides of your feet are inside the outsides of your shoulders, because you're not looking for a lot of leg drive or anything, you're looking for control. All right, now from here, as you set up, you're going to take a backswing, and the butt end of the club is always pointed to the left of our belly button or the button on our pants. As you make your swing, all I want you to do is as you take it away, you're going to only take it back, this will be your half swing, to where your lead arm is parallel to the ground. Okay, and the club should be fairly vertical. All right, that's your half backswing. And then on your down swing, your forward swing, I want you to swing so that your right arm is at 3 o'clock and the club is vertical there. That will give you a certain distance. Okay, so your swing is only going to be halfway back to halfway through. Okay, do that about 30, 50, 60 shots, and you'll start to notice that you have a consistent distance. Your timing might be off at first, which is why I want you to hit about 50. All right, once you have that distance, then I want you to take the same setup, and I want you to take your arms, or I'm sorry, your backswing to where your hands are about equal to your shoulders. Okay, that's going to be about a three-quarters position. Okay, and your finish will also be to your hands about equal to your shoulder position. All right, that's going to be a three-quarter swing to a three-quarter swing, and that should give you a distance of about an extra 5 or 6 yards what your half swing was. It might be more, it's going to depend on certain people. And then the last one, it will be the same setup, and in this instance you will take your hands to where they're just above your shoulders on the backswing, and then you'll make your transition, your forward swing, and they'll be above your shoulders on the finish position. Okay, so you have a half swing, left arm here, hands are actually just under the shoulder. You have a three-quarter swing where the hands are shoulder height, and then you have a full swing where the hands are above the shoulder. And those will give you 3 distinct differences. All right, and you practice that for about a week. You will be able to dial that down from a range of about 4 to 5 yards down to probably about 1 to 2 yards with just a little bit of practice. For some of you better players, if you want to narrow those yardages down even more, you can take either your thumbs would go to the 9 o'clock position on the backswing, so you notice your arm is slightly lower than that. Your tip of your thumb would go to your shoulder, so it's not quite a three-quarter position, or the tip of your thumb would go just over your shoulder, as opposed to your both hands being over your shoulder. So that difference in about 3 to 4 inches in backswing length and in forward swing length is going to shave off roughly 2 to 3 yards for every distance, each of those half, 3/4, and full swings. So practice that, give that a try. I'm sure your wedge game is going to get much better in a very short period of time. And at nothing else, practicing your wedge game will improve your full swing, so you can take time off your full swing, because for your wedge game to have a half a swing, everything has to be in sync much sooner, because it does not have time to make up the difference. All right? As always, thanks for watching, and if you'd like to know more about wedge control, put a comment down below if you'd like a private lesson, half-day school, or a multi-day school. Hey everybody, Pete here from The Golf Paradigm. Thanks for watching the video. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you want to watch more videos or subscribe, you can do it right here.